What up YouTube? Today we're talking about a huge part of hip hop history, but also a gigantic part of the album making process, and that's hip hop album covers. A great rap album cover is more than just a picture. It tells a story, it sets the tone for the music, and in some cases becomes just as iconic as the music itself. So today I'm breaking down my top 5 album covers of all time. Let's get into it. So kicking off the list at number 5 is DMX's Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood. Now this cover right here is straight up unforgettable. DMX standing shirtless, completely drenched in blood. It's daunting, it's intense, and it perfectly matches the energy of the album. The concept came from the album's photographer, Jonathan Minion, who had already shot DMX's debut album, It's Dark and Hell is Hot. And then as far as the blood, that wasn't digital. DMX literally stood there while they poured gallons of fake blood all over him, which I would say is commitment at its best. This cover represents DMX's struggle, his pain, and his connection to his faith. It's like he's saying, I've been through hell, but I'm still standing. Plus, it fit the gritty, raw energy of the late 90s hip hop. No one was doing album covers like this at the time, and DMX definitely set the tone for rap album covers. Alright, coming in at number 4 is Drake's Views. Coming in at number 4, we have one of the most easily recognizable album covers of the 2010s. The moment this dropped, the internet went crazy as far as memes, edits, people photoshopping themselves onto the CN Tower. It literally became a cultural moment. Drake sitting alone on top of Toronto's CN Tower represents exactly where he is in his career. On top of the world, untouchable, but also it's like a double entendre in a sense. It also represents Drake's love and loyalty to Toronto. Listen, as being the one and only hip-hop artist from his city to reach this magnitude of success represents just how lonely it really is at the top. Cover was designed by Philip Pogowski with additional edits by legendary art director Nicky Chulo. It also fit the cold, moody, and reflective vibe of the album. Definitely will go down as one of the most legendary album covers of all time. Alright, coming in at number 3 is Kanye West, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. One of the most controversial album covers ever. The original artwork, painted by George Condo, featured Kanye West laying down with a phoenix-type woman on top of him. It was banned from major retailers, but that's exactly what Kanye wanted at the time. It fed into his rebellious, no boundaries energy of the album. What makes this cover legendary is that it wasn't just one image. Each one reflected the album's themes: fame, ego, excess, and chaos. I mean, the album is widely considered one of Kanye's best. I mean, for me, it's definitely one of my favorite covers of all time. I remember going into Target after school one day and copping the album and just being excited just for the album artwork itself. Somehow, Kanye has a way of turning each and every one of his projects into a literal piece of art, and I appreciate that. Coming in at number 2 is Kendrick Lamar, To Pimp a Butterfly. And this cover art is nothing short of powerful. Shot by photographer Dennis Roof, the image features a group of black men standing in front of the White House, holding cash, celebrating, while a judge lays on the ground. What's funny is Kendrick isn't front and center on this album cover. He's mixed in with the people, which I like. The cover is a direct statement on power, race, oppression, themes that consistently run deep within this album. Kendrick himself said the image represents a new world where people take control of the system. Not only is To Pimp a Butterfly considered one of the greatest albums of all time, but the cover itself became a monumental piece of black history and music. And coming in at number 1 is the Notorious B.I.G. Life After Death. So this is a no-brainer for me. This cover is iconic, it's eerie, and it's unforgettable. Released just 16 days after Biggie's tragic death, the cover felt like a prophecy. It's almost like he knew it was coming. The concept was created by Jackie Murphy and shot by Michael Levine. It was meant to be a sequel to Ready to Die, showing Big in a new era of his life. But sadly, it became much deeper. Beyond just being a legendary rap album, Life After Death had one of the most chilling and symbolic covers in hip-hop history. which is why I had to make it number 1 on the list. So there you have it, top 5 album covers of all time. Each of these covers helped define an era in hip-hop history. They told a story and left a lasting impact on hip-hop culture. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you think this list is legit, or would you switch some albums out with another one you had in mind? Definitely comment down below. I'd love to see what would you guys put down on the list. What's your favorite album cover of all time? I'd love to check it out. That's it for me, man. This is Gawd. I appreciate you guys taking time to watch this one. Peace.